YouTube, what it do? It's your boy, that boy Welly, and we are back with another video. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000. Thank you guys for all the support. I appreciate it. Everything you guys comment, everything you guys say, everything, all the likes, I see all of it. So when I say I appreciate it, I mean it. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be as cheerful as I am right now. You feel me? Today's topic is a little personal. I'm sorry that I have to come on here and, express my business, but I feel like today's topic is a lesson that anybody can take and, apply to themselves. With that being said, today's topic is learn to turn the other cheek. Learn to turn the other cheek. And what I mean by that is learn to not let things get you out your character. Learn to let certain things be the way it is. In today's generation, we use the word crash out. Don't be a crash out, because it's just you getting out of your character. A person that you normally are. If the person you normally are is a nice, respectable person that people can like, don't go the opposite way just because somebody got you to that point. You have to learn to control your emotions. I'm sorry. In the last video, I contradicted myself and I said, let me put on the seatbelt so y'all don't hear this noise. In the last video, I contradicted myself and I said, hey, express your emotions at all times. And that may be the case when it comes to relationships, obviously when it comes to relationships. But you have to learn also self-control. You have to learn self-control. And what I mean by that is you have to learn what not to say, So I'm gonna give y'all a story time. Me and my girl recently broke up. Guys, every time I drive, there's an officer nearby. Like, dang, like, they don't want to see me be great. But okay, really on topic. Recently, me and my girl broke up. We've been dating for almost a year. I really genuinely tried in this relationship. Anybody who knows me knows that, the path I took was the righteous, loving guy path. I did everything right. I tried my best. I didn't give up. I tried to communicate as much as possible, every chance I could. Even when communication seemed pointless, I tried to communicate, and it just didn't work. And that's okay, Between me and her, I made sure that I didn't say nothing that I would regret ever saying, in the future. I made sure that there was no regrets. When I expressed my breakup, I expressed, hey, it's not working. It's not you. It's not you being a bad person. It's just me realizing that you're not ready for what I have to offer you. And I'm not the type of person, like, guys, you have to understand, I can love a person wholeheartedly with all my heart, but I have to understand that I have to love myself first. Most guys don't understand that. So you take anything and you run with it. You take any disrespect and you just run with it. Me, I just can't. Like, I have to learn to respect myself by having others respect me, having others respect, my stuff. So yeah, I had to break it up with her. And truth be told, this is the most, like, heartbreaking breakup I ever been through. But getting to the gritty and all of it, her friend emailed me, because I don't have social media. I turned off my social media. Her friend emailed me, and her friend was like, and mind you, this is a person who used to call me brother-in-law. This is a person who used to just adore me. Just, hey, like, what's up? Every time I seen her, it was, hey, what's up? Hi, I'm how you doing? And all that type of stuff. So now that we're broken up, she gives me an email saying basically, hey, you're an ugly ass nigga. You always been this. I always didn't like you. I always disliked you. I always hated you. I always blah, blah, blah. You're no good. She should have dogged you out when she had the chance. And I'm just sitting back and I'm like, I could say so many things. I could respond. I could go off. I could just bash her with all my heart. I could address problems that she got going on right now, but I just had to think, like, long term, like, am I benefiting myself from that? Am I really becoming a better version of myself by doing that? Am I really on the path of, prosperity by doing that type of crap? No. So you know what I sent back? I sent back 7 words. 7 words I sent back then, and I really just truthfully only needed 7 words to end the conversation. Those 7 words was, God bless you, have a good day. God bless you, have a good day. Mind you, I could have said so much. I could have went on a rampage. I could have did everything in my power to get her to ration out and just go off, but I just knew those 7 words would anger her soul, because I don't partake in none of that no more. I don't partake in the trying to go word for word, go energy for energy. No, I knew those 7 words would damage her. Those 7 words would damage her, because guess what? You want somebody to lash out so bad. You want somebody to get on that negative level with you so bad, so that when they do the opposite, it's like, damn, why is he trying to take the high road? And it's not me trying to take the high road. It's me trying to show y'all that, hey, that's just not who I am. I've never been that type of person. I've never been a bad person to anybody. Like, anybody that I care for, I've never been a bad person to you. Never. And I never will be. So I'm telling y'all, like, learn to, and truth be told, I'm hurt. I'm hurt because, like, people's real emotions come out when they're angry. And that's the real feelings that you had for me as a friend, as somebody who was dating your friend, as somebody who was spoiling and loving and didn't even curse out your friend or bash her on Instagram, or I left the relationship with both of us having a peace of mind. But that's the type of reaction I get. And it's like, you gotta learn to just turn the other cheek. You gotta learn to turn the other cheek. And this may, I'm sorry if this is sounding so personal, but I know other people are going through this. I know other people are like, damn, like, if that was me, I would have said this and that. I would have went off. But it's like, at the end of the day, you got to understand, like, life goes on. People move on. Ain't no reason to stay in one spot in your life forever. Ain't no reason to stay in one mindset in your life forever. There's always room for improvement. There's always room for growth. There's always room for somebody to learn and just not react to certain things that would usually get a reaction from you, And I just want all y'all to learn that, like, learn to turn the other cheek. And it's not taking the high road, it's taking the road that was needed to be taken, Like, you're gonna eventually get to that point where you want to take that road, because if you don't, you just always gonna find yourself in some situations that you're not supposed to be in. You always gonna find yourself in some type of mood that you're not supposed to be in. Right now, I'm driving home and I'm thankful because guess what? I have a car. I still have a car in my name. Never had to beg anybody for $1. Always provided in any relationship that I've been in, just knowing that I'm a working man out here who's not on no crash out, dummy, cheating, never just, I'm just on the path that God wants me to be on, and that's the higher path, But with that being said, I'm not going to take too much of y'all time today. I just want y'all to know, have a good day, you feel me? Like, God be with y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the comments. Thank y'all for everything. Like, comment, subscribe. We on the road to 1,000. I'm out.